Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. And for the Pacers, we've got Jackson. He's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard spot. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league. And right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Here's Jamison. Down low. Right wing. Here's Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. Wow! Crazy good! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards, a pass to Dinwiddie. We played just over a minute here in the first. Goes back up. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Goes up with it again. Here's Kessler. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
The 11-footer. He can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Deflected. Henderson scanning the floor. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Jackson. And he makes it.
Jaren proving how strong he is on these finishes. Great job.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's covered by Kessler. Pass to Eason. Here's Jamison. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Jamison. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Jaren Jackson, number 1.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Henderson against Dinwiddie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Indiana leading. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Jackson. And Hamilton pulls it down.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. And that's off the glass and in.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. Here's Easton. It's rebounded by Indiana. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Henderson against Dinwiddie. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. Here's Dinwiddie. Timeout called. The Pacers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards. Dinwiddie outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. 2 shots. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. There's the drive. Shoots over Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Here's Edwards. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. It's no good with a layup.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And here's Henderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Sinks it from distance. 14 points for him.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Edwards. Shoots it from the high post. And Hamilton pulls it down. The Heat have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Indiana, #1.
It's the hallmark of a strong defensive team. When you can keep your opponents to such a low point total, it shows you are setting the pace.
Here's Lynch. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Oubre. Lets the three fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Hamilton. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Lynch. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Lynch. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Bosch. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Rodman, no good. Indiana leading. Outside Oubre. That's tipped. Here's Lynch. Pounded by Fultz. Out to Oubre. 5 on the clock. From the high post. Yes, on the jumper. Oubre's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here at 7, passes to Fultz. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Lynch. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Out left to the wing. Bosch, the pass to Yurtseven. Will it go? Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Well, Indiana shooting only 39% in the early going. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Bosch. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Lynch, good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots.
Timeout.
This is why they're way out in front.
Miami calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Giants team.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Oubre against Fultz. Pass to Hamilton to end the drought, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
"11 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim."
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Shot by Hamilton, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Oubre, Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. Here's your 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Oubre taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Lynch. He's got 5. There's Jackson with the 3, and Fultz pulls it down.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Rodman. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here's Dinwiddie. On the court for Miami here in the second. Here he goes. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Jamison. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Pass to Edwards. "13 feet out." They grab their own miss. For 3, Dinwiddie. Tries yet again. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got his second basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Henderson. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kessler. And here's McGee. Back to Kessler. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Hamilton. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Oh, he would know, Allie. Thank you. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards. And he drains the quick shot. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Here's Jamison, guarded by Edwards. A nice shot by Jamison.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Now here's McGee. Yet to see a basket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Kessler. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Dinwiddie against Henderson. Dinwiddie, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
First free throw is good. Eason hits them both. And the Pacers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. Kessler down low. 6 points for him. And it's Miami with a rebound.
A tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They lead by 7. Good. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Henderson after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Eason. Here's Jamison. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing, defended by Eason. Here's Kessler. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
The assist.
And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And he lays it up and in. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Dinwiddie against Henderson. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. And for Indiana, they're shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. Pass to Kessler. Now Edwards. He's got 10. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Henderson with it.
Pacers foul. McGee.
The Pacers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Bosch. Six to shoot. To win the run. Connects from downtown. Bosch has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Edwards. Eason with some nice D. The Heat have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Over to the left wing. Kessler passes to Oubre. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Good on the shot.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here's Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Outside Edwards. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Henderson. Outside Eason. Here's Jamison, guarded by Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Jamison. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jamison's got 4 points this quarter, while the Pacers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Edwards, a pass to Oubre. Here's Kessler. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Henderson outside. Outside Eason. Fires it. And Miami again with the bucket.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the Pacers call time here.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana Pacers.
The Heat making a switch here. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. Indiana, #1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Jackson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas. Pass to Lynch. Jackson against your 7. Jackson, the pass to Oubre. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Rodman. Now Fultz. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Lynch. He's got 5. And here's Oubre. Rodman with a rebound. And for Miami, they're shooting the rock well at 46%.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Who poked away?
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Defended by Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oubre. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Pass to your 7. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Barry. No made baskets yet. Here's Oubre. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Eason. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
54 seconds left in the half. Here's Bosch. Miami, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Lynch, hounded by Fultz. Up top, Jackson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rodman. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Fultz can't get it to go. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.